We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's George. Chalk up two there.
You see Paul George just focused that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
And the wide open shot from Paul, and he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right side George. Going inside, and George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George, look out, hammers that one home.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now Covington, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lets it go with a three. Phoenix no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Westbrook passes to George. Pass to Zubac. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Here's Durant. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Covington. Here's Leonard. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. The Clippers shooting their first free throw tonight. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
The drive by Paul. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is George. He has 6. Westbrook with it. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
What a fantastic play by Russell as he gets up in the air. That is just not your average 2 points.
Here's Paul driving the lane, and Ayton throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Westbrook dishes to George. Fast break, here we go. Booker with it. George picks him up. Here's Ayton, and he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 5.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul, and he banks in the layup.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
George looking around. Pass to Westbrook. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. The layup off target. Outside Durant. Ayton wide open. Nailed from three-point land. He has 7.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Leonard the pass to Covington. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And Durant launches from deep.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Passes it to George. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handle.
To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City. They've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Leonard against Ayton. Booker outside with the drive.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Leonard kicks to Covington. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Yep, that one goes. Plumlee's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Paul penetrating. And the pass to Durant. Here he goes. And then Durant with the dunk.
So question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
And finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Booker, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Ayton. Back to KD. Fouled in the act of shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under
a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
times, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Morris a screen. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Morris. Fast break, here they come. Here's Payne. Offensive rebound. Pass to Baisley. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Warren for three. Stolen by Gordon. By himself. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Ross finds Warren. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. And the dunk by Zubac.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Cross. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Highland. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Powell.
Well, staying with his man, Warren has the body to annoy shooters on the way up.
Here's Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Can't hit that one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Clippers, 32. The Suns, 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. Ross passes to Baisley. Clock at 6. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Gordon. Clippers leading by 9. And here is Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Gordon missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Morris passes to Powell. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. Here's Payne. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ross on the wing. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Paul for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And Leonard has it in the corner. For the 3. They get it again. Plumlee out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Suns trail by 8. Now here's Paul. Ayton dishes to Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 6.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Can they get it? No good that time. Good D by Booker. The open shot call. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Westbrook. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Covington. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Suns trail by 6.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Westbrook motoring through the maze of defenders right there, and the explosive finish.
Booker against George. Booker left side. Dishes to Paul. Here's the 3. Booker the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Westbrook. For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
Nails the wide open jump shot. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Covington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook finds Leonard. Up top, Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
And both free throws good for Covington. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Suns trail by 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Westbrook against Paul.
Well, Westbrook out there playing defense like an interior decorator, draped all over him.
The 3 from George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's KD for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Covington a screen on Paul. George with the bounce pass. Outside Durant. There's the dish to Booker. Beyond the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
George dishes to Westbrook. Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Outside Westbrook. Covington in the corner. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Suns trail by 11. Now Kevin Durant. Plumlee with the steal. Westbrook against Paul. And it's George finishing it off.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Paul passes to Booker. From deep three-point range. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And taken away by Paul. From the arc. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Covington. Fires the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
And Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Paul George with the steal. Passes it to Plumlee. Back to George. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing
blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And it's George missing. Enzo Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point game. And the three ball is good.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. From deep. This one for three. Rebound by the Suns. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Takes it inside. Westbrook surveying the D. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Now here's George. Driving to the basket, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Here's Conley. Plumlee pulls down the board. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
George, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Conley. Now Towns. Double team on Towns. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Minnesota with the ball. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. 4 on the clock. And it's McDaniels off the drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Westbrook, the pass to George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle. That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Stop it on a dime. Kawhi showing good body control on that pull-up.
Now here's Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. The kick out to Conley. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Let's get loud right now for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
1:51 left in the first quarter here. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Money from the wing. Edwards got his second basket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mason Plumlee. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Minnesota.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Covington. Conley comes with a double team. Out to Leonard. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Leonard's got 6.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength.
Oh, sweet
Oh, my goodness.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. George passes to Westbrook. Offline with a three. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
George, a screen on Conley. Westbrook, the pass to George.
CLA foul. Paul George. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, solid D from Leonard. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Let's go with a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 9.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Towns gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
And the free throw, no good. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Leonard for 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Highland misses. The Timberwolves trail. Now Towns. Now here's Gobert. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Basket counts.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Here's Highland looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Covington. 6 to shoot. It's Covington on the wing. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
And he nails the third. Minnesota shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. George outside. Pass to Zubac.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Picked by Covington. Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
George, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. The kick out to Conley. Left side McDaniels. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Here's Highland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's George. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Outside Covington. Takes a three. He drops it from range. Covington's got 6.
This is what Covington does. A confident three-point shooter.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards, and he makes the first. The Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
The first free throw is good. And so Towns nails them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to get to the line.
Leonard outside. George against Edwards. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. Up the floor. And Edwards slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. George passes to Westbrook. Back to George. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up.
The previous play is
the officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing and so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
The Timberwolves, 35.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And so Towns nails them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Covington finds George. Back to Covington. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's George. Give him 8. Pass to Plumlee. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Highland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. No good off the glass. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
On target from range. Leonard's got 15 points.
The 3-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
And Gobert with the stuff.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Now here's Plumlee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For 3, Covington. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Edwards finds Towns. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 15 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
George's shot is good.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 15. Here's Conley driving inside. Count it. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Highland. Towns with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Highland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. It's tipped. 5-on-3 break. Edwards with it, guarded now by George. And it's powered home by Towns.
A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Out to Covington for 3. Connects from downtown. Covington's got 14 points for the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Towns. Gobert, no good. And here's Leonard. 15 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook comes in for Highland. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Towns, a screen on Westbrook. Conley passes to Gobert. Can't get it to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
It's stolen by Leonard. From behind the arc. They get it back. Out to Covington. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Outside Covington. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac with it. Shot from 16. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, McDaniels.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Deflects the pass. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Edwards. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Rivers has checked in for Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Conley passes to Towns. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Here's Plumlee. Clock at 4. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard outside. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Look at the big man Gobert sprint down the court, looking determined to beat everyone to the bucket.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, got that one up quick. Rivers has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Offensive rebound, kicks it to George. Leonard for 3. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer, no good. Towns with the ball. Pure from 3-point range.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard for 3. Again, the miss by Leonard. From deep 3-point range.
Mason Plumlee. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. From deep, Conley. McDaniels finds Conley. Top of the key. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this game.
I smack clowns with mad style.
On the guard matchup. In this one with two incredible talents going head to head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. KD's shot is off. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Towns finds Edwards. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to Okogie. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break, Minnesota. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Here's Okogie. Edwards defending. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Durant. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Took him no time at all on that one.
All too easy from the veteran Paul. Sizing up the defense and pulling up with confidence.
Here's Gobert. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Minnesota shooting their first free throws here for the night. They throw good. Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Paul. Launches it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Out to Conley. Outside Edwards. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Booker against Edwards. Booker the pass to KD. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down low, Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here is Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Now the dish to Booker. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 4. Booker outside. Good on the leaner. Booker's got 7.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Towns up top, defended by Durant. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And it's Paul penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh,
wow.
Yes. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. It's Durant on the wing. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, you.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Suns trail by 4, so on the floor for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns with it, now guarded by Ayton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take...
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. To the right side. For 3, Kobe gets the... Three-pointer to fall. Kobe's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
The Timberwolves look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
KD dishes to Booker. Outside for Durant. Passes to Kobe. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Kobe. Edwards defending. Kobe, the pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Paul with the 3. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Over Conley. Booker, no good.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
To the left wing. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 11. Ross on the wing. Pass to Baisley. Back to Ross. Now here's Payne, over by Conley. To end the run, driving in. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Outside Edwards. And there's the drive.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Gobert brings the double team. Warren on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel. The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ross with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Ross on the wing. Edwards defending. A 3-ball. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Ross. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gobert shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if he gets looked that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
It's stolen by Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. Fires for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
No good from Ross. And Edwards launches it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
23, the Timberwolves, 38.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Staying out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Warren, and there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Baisley into the 4-man position. Conley kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision.
Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The pass to Biyombo, stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. It's good. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Here's Payne. Gobert with the block. Conley with it, working on Payne. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Passes it to McDaniels. He kicks to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Fires from the line. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got his first points of the game.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
So for the Suns, 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Durant wide open. He fires. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And McDaniels drops them both. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night, and the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third, and they double up Paul. Out to the wing for 3 at Kobe, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And taken away by Paul.
2 minutes.
Here's Okogie. 9 points in the game so far. Durant for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
The 3 from KD. Ayton finds Durant. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. 5 on the clock. Paul for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And it's Paul missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Conley against Paul. Back to Booker. To the middle. Out to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. Right side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Timberwolves on. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Pass to McDaniels, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Paul. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's KD for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Edwards to the paint. Here's Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Paul can't get it to go.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
With the step back. KD looking around. 5 to shoot. Over Conley. Again, the miss by Paul. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Outside, KD lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Towns for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Minnesota ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Towns with it. Chris Paul covering. 6 to shoot. From downtown.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
And it's Towns missing. And here's Booker from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break. Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Booker looking around. 3-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
For three, Durant. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Conley into the lane. Here's Edwards into the lane, and he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now the pass to Okogie. Now Kevin Durant. There's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Now here's Leonard. This one for three. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. George defending. 4-3. Nice shot by Durant.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Up top, George. Now Leonard. George left side. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to George. And George with the jam.
Well, you see Paul George's activity coming to bear right there. The ability to get a second chance opportunity. Nicely done. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Out to Leonard. Puts up a three. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Ayton, a screen on George. Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix with another. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
4 on the clock. George. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Now here's Paul, pounded by Westbrook. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Plumlee passes to Leonard. It's George on the wing. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
Pass to Okogie from downtown. It's rebounded by George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage to the inside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Now here's Ayton. Now Booker. George defending. Durant with a screen on George. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Leonard finds Plumlee. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The kick to Durant. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 6.
It's the height, it's the quick release, it's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first one falls.
Suns foul.
Plumlee hits them both. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Screen by Durant. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Pass to Westbrook. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U10 team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Leonard. George for 3. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Outside Booker. George with a steal. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook right side. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Westbrook. 3 on 3. Paul for 3. Here's Ayton. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Mason Plumlee. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Durant. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Ball passes to Durant from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Westbrook on the drive. The shot's good.
I tell you, there's a tenacity to his driving ability that is almost awe-inspiring. Go ahead, Russell.
Paul passes to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Booker with it. George defending. Lets it go from deep. Booker no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So for the Clippers, Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Powell passes to Gordon. Fades back. The long distance three is buried. And the Clippers lead by 6. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
1:06 left in the second period. Pass to Morris. Zubac screen. Takes the 3. Morris can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Ross passes to Warren. Ross against Gordon. Left side Ross. Warren for 3. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Payne outside. And the Suns miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. 9 points in a row. A good run going. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Baisley. There's a screen by Biyombo. And here's Payne outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Payne.
Clippers foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Suns, 21. The Clippers, 27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Campaign, T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Biyombo in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Zubac uses the glass on the layup. Zubats has got his first basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Highland. Pass to Morris. Over to the wing. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Warren with the rebound. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. There's a screen by Biyombo. And here's Payne outside. And the Suns get another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Back to Payne. To the right side. To the paint. Pass to Biyombo. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Here's Zubats. Count that bucket. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And it's Paul off the drive. Pass to Okogie. Tipped. And here's Booker. Here's Okogie. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 9 points.
Now, Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
George against Booker. Ayton, a screen on George. And it's the Clippers on the break. Pass to Westbrook. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Out to Covington. Pass to George. It's stolen away. Leonard against Booker. And stolen by Leonard. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Covington. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Leonard for 3. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
Outside Booker. To halt the run. That shot missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16 points. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Los Angeles shooting has been great this game, 58%. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. The lob. Very well done. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Back to Booker. George with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shoots. And he wills that one. Then sinking it right through the back of the iron. Covington's got his first points of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And Westbrook slams it home.
You cannot give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you can say boo.
Paul finds Ayton, and stolen by Leonard. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to Leonard. Here's the three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Three-point field goal.
Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard right side.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Paul. Launches a three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George with it. Back to Westbrook. There's the three. Durant pulls it in.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Outside Booker. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the Suns miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Leonard for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Durant. Paul for 3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Leonard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
Outside Booker. The 3 is up. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
Foul. Josh Okogie. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
George, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Booker, the pass to Paul. The kick to Durant. Oh, they need this. Plumlee pulls down the board. Here are the Clippers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. George, a deep three. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's the Suns with the ball. An open look for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Westbrook outside. From the arc. Can't connect. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist cart. You've come to the right place.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Probably out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Conley against Westbrook, and Leonard has it in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Towns finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. And he drives in, and he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here is George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Edwards. Leonard with the steal. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now, here's McDaniels. Defended by Covington. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
First personal foul.
Free throw drops from McDaniels. And so he hits both. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Conley against Westbrook. The dish to George. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the shot goes in. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
George looking around. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Count that one. Edwards got 6.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Here's Highland. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Covington. Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And it's George finishing it off.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Now here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. There's the pass to McDaniels. Conley with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Right side George. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the 3 off target. The Clippers trail. George with the ball. Conley picks him up. And George, here we go. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Stolen by McDaniels. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Conley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
Plumlee, and they pick up 2.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Plumlee. Here is Conley. The kick out to Towns with 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Edwards has been... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point. George with the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Towns with the steal. Outside Edwards with the crossover. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
In the corner, George with it. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. And here's Conley outside. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Highland passes to George. Drops in the layup for two. George has got 13.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Covington setting the pick for George. Kicks it out to Covington. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Here's Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Robert Covington picks one up. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Edwards drives in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. The Timberwolves have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Plumlee in the post. Defended by Gobert. Timberwolves leading by 13. Towns finds Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Gobert with the block. Pass to Conley. Back to McDaniel. For three, Edwards. No good on that one. Plumlee with some nice D. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 14. Leonard with a screen on Conley. Passes to Plumlee. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Conley dishes to Edwards. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 6.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Oh, Covington in position. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Westbrook kicks to Covington. The 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Sweet move. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Kicks it out to Covington. Outside, George. He dishes it to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Back to George. Puts up a 3. Here's Plumlee. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
George passes to Leonard. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He's got 11.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Edwards drives in. The rebound by Paul George. Clippers trail by 19. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. The kick out to Towns. Ring shot on the way. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gobert's got 8 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Conley dishes to Towns. Can't connect from short range. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Leonard, the pass to Plumlee. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley kicks to Edwards. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 21. Outside, Covington. Outside, Westbrook. To the inside, Leonard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 22 is their biggest lead. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is good. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Morris is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 22. And here's Conley outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Tries the spin move. Oh!
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Here's Westbrook. Up top, Covington. Westbrook against Conley. Covington inside the line. The dish now to George. Over Edwards. That's good for George on the assist from Covington. And that's 15 points for Paul George.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Catch is generally among the best in the league.
And Towns throws it down.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Covington wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Leonard from 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Clippers trail by 20. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Out to Conley. And there's the pass to McDaniels. The 3. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipper.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Another miss by Conley. And here are the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's George missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Conley's shot is off.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so he makes both from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Now, here is George. Down low. Stolen by McDaniels. Poked away. Pass to Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
George passes to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert finds Towns. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess. This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave them alone anywhere on the floor.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Booker. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Paul. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here they come. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Booker. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Outside Edwards. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Durant against Towns. And Durant with the big finish.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Conley finds Towns. And stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Ayton. And the bucket is good. Ayton's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 6.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up for 3. Durant, 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Conley passes to Towns. Ball against Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously. Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Durant finds Ayton. Durant with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Ayton. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
On the wing, Durant. Covered by Towns. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
5-second differential.
Oh, man.
Oh!
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. He gets it in there.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
And Edwards slams it in.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Oh, what a quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. Conley against Paul. The shot by Conley, no good. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Conley against Paul. Pass to Durant. Inside. Booker with it. The kick to Durant. He takes it in.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good. We've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. The kick to Durant. Ayton, a screen on Towns. Ayton passes to Paul. Durant against Towns. And Durant with the big finish.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Well, you talk about Booker's high.
Oh, nice. Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Towns. Ayton, a screen on Towns. For three, Durant. The offensive rebound. Ayton passes to Paul. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 8.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Man, good whistle there. First one falls for him. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Both shots good from the strike. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ross against Edwards. Pass to Payne. On the take. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Misses the layup. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Edwards against Ross. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Right side, Ross. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Conley with the drive. Deflected.
Well, given how long Bazley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
And there it is for him.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
TJ Warren, first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 23 seconds left in the half. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Ross. Now Warren. Now here's Biyombo. Nails the wide open jumper. Biyombo's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
The shot by Conley, no good.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, front of the stage.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Filling in the wing, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a good look from Bazley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Warren's shot is good.
You know, I just feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. TJ Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Here's Gobert. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Ross on the wing. He's got 5. And they take the lead. Ross has got 6 here in the quarter. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass. Gobert's got 10.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Ross against Edwards. Back to Ross. Pass to Payne. 5 to shoot. Up and over Conley. Conley with some nice D.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Gobert. Towns. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
Pass to Payne. Count that one. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And Edwards, here we go. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Some changes for Phoenix. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Driving in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The Suns leading. Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Durant for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 21.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Durant with a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Durant. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Durant against Towns. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Conley. And so he draws the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under
every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong,
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Conley. Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Okogie. For 3, Durant. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Puts it up. The kick to Durant. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drains the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Kept alive. The kick out to Paul. From deep. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. A tremendous offensive out. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade, finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Guarded by Durant. They get it back. Gobert goes back up. They shoot again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied. Just so reliable around the rim, guys, and that bucket gives them a solid cushion here late.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball. What about the courage right there, sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim?
DeAndre Ayton, 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
They throw good, Edwards.
Phoenix foul, DeAndre Ayton.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Edwards. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him.
Rivers is checked in for Edwards. The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. On the wing, Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. Pass to Rivers. No good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns leading. Here's Okogie. Outside Durant. Fires it from 18.
Minnesota foul. Austin Rivers. 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
Timberwolves on D. For three, Durant. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Towns down low, guarded by Durant. Towns can't get it to go. Here's a 3 from Paul, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there, an efficient shooter off the dribble.
Here's Rivers. Here's McDaniels, and he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ball finds Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And Booker puts up a deep 3 off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. The 6-footer. Here's Gobert, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Here's Paul. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Durant. Ayton, the screen on Towns. To the inside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And stolen by Paul. Booker for 3. Ayton inside. Towns on him. For 3. Booker gets the 3 to fall.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Rivers. Booker defending. Gobert with the open shot. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Outside for Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visit.
I smack clowns with mad style.